Hi. Hi. Hi.
Wow. Now that was
Hi.
worth waiting for,
Hello.
wasn't it,
Hi.
folks? Hi.
And
Hello.
obviously, I started the recording for the VOD again, so no one on the Patreon has to know that I fucked it up.
They'll never know.
They'll never
There's no way
know.
for them to know.
There's no way. Look, it's Charlotte, and it's me, Libby.
I'm Charlotte.
Charlotte's the
I'm
other
one of
one on
the
the podcast.
I'm the other one, and
Yeah.
Libby's the other one.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Yeah, basically.
The two
Let's
friends.
shut
We
this
are
shit
friends
up.
as well.
Yep.
Fun fact about me and Libby, we're also friends.
That's right. Outside of the podcast, we're also friends.
For real though. We spent 2 hours talking to each other for work, and then another 2 hours playing games together. And now we're back doing more work. You're like the
Oh.
main person in my computer these days. It's crazy. when
uh,
I get when I get a Discord notification, my brain goes, "It's Libby. It's
oh,
gonna be Libby."
that's so
Because what it usually
nice.
is, it usually is. It
Yeah,
usually is you.
actually, yeah, you are definitely my number one Discord correspondent.
Yeah.
Well, hi everybody. We're doing villagers today. Also, shit, sorry, I forgot to turn off the sound alerts extension. I'll do that right now. I'm
fine.
turning alerts off because this is going on the what's all this then Patreon. And the people who pay for the Patreon don't necessarily want to hear the random screams of the Witcher NPCs and stuff like that. So
Or if you are watching on the Patreon, leave us a comment and let us know if that is something that you do want.
Yep.
And if we got it wrong.
Yep, basically. So we're doing villages today, Charlotte. Villages is a topic that I would love to do an episode of the podcast. Well, the thing is that I think there's multiple village episodes. And we'll get into it, but there's so many different things about villages. We're both from villages.
We are both from villages. Now, what village is Libby from? This is the thing that I think I should know at this point.
Because, of course,
This is the
Charlotte is
thing.
from the village of Coombe Down, because I remember that.
Fuck, you remember that? Oh, God. No,
I did a bit of
can't.
research into Coombe Down, actually. There's a lot of interesting history about the history of Coombe Down.
Is there?
Yep.
Banbury. Yes, it's simply coming to me now.
Close.
Banbury.
Great question from Vile here. What's the threshold between village and town? I don't know. I did a bit of research into this, and it seems to be that the main one used to be, at least, that towns had markets and villages didn't.
Okay. That's interesting.
You're still trying to think of the village I'm from, aren't you?
Isn't it? Well, it's near Banbury.
It's near Banbury. Banbury is the main place near it.
No, it's not going to come to me.
It's not going to come. Okay.
It's just not going to come to me.
The village I'm from is called Hawley.
Hawley. Yes. Okay. I've made a connection between you and Hawley, a mental connection.
Okay.
That is going to help me to remember it in the
and what
future.
Is it?
I can't say it. Because it's rude. It's because it's really rude what it is.
You can't say it?
No, I wouldn't possibly say it. It's just for me and just for my brain, just to remember. But I won't say it out loud because that would be.
Here's a picture of me.
Horrible.
Here's a picture of me in front of the sign for Hawley.
The Hawley Haw.
Okay, well you did say it then.
No, that's something different.
That's something different.
Something different.
That's something different.
I think.
Something else. Something else. This is me at the age of 26, I think. Yeah, it's insanely long hair. Really, really long hair. I really thought you were saying Hawley, and I was hearing it that way. Well, here's the thing: is I would say that the same way as you just heard.
Hawley.
Twitch Can't Take a Joke asks, which football clubs do your towns historically root for? Now that's a strike. That's strike one for Twitch Can't Take a Joke, because of course this is not only the villager special, but we have just been talking about how we are from villages, and a village is different from a town.
It's different from a town. Yeah, a village is different from a town, so we're not from towns. I mean, you could technically say that I am from a city though, which is Bath. I do think Coombe Down, despite being a village on the outskirts of Bath. If you're
Yeah.
looking at the old address, it is
Mhm.
Coombe Down, Bath. It's not. It doesn't end with Coombe Down, unfortunately.
That's interesting because my address would always end with Horley, Banbury, but it's actually like 3 miles away from Banbury. So I think they would just
Huh.
often, like use the nearest town as part of the address. I don't know why,
Makes
because
sense.
once you've got
Once you've got,
postcodes, you don't need it.
you
Yeah,
need
my
it.
my hair was actually really awful at this time. I don't like it. One thing I have to do quickly before we start talking about villages is
Sure.
fulfill a promise I made on my stream. I promised that I would make a
This is your
Pims.
stream as well.
Oh, right. My stream that isn't What's All This
Here on
Then
your
Live.
stream.
Here on my
Yeah.
stream.
Mhm.
I promised I would make a Pims. So I've got my glass of ice with a little bit of lemon juice. And I've got my Pims. Well, actually, first, I'm going to put in my fruits and veggies here. So we've got strawberries. Just pop these in.
Lovely.
A couple of straws. Cucumber. Pop that in.
Important one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Put the other strawberry in. A couple cucumbers. No. Why is
I
Goldman
thought Pims
Sachs
was
saying
just for
no?
Tories at the boat race. I thought Pims was just for Tories at the boat race.
I'm
I
not
mean,
a fucking Tory, Orange.
so fun fact about me: first time I ever got so drunk I got a hangover was from drinking lots of Pims.
Mint.
At a wedding. So that's. But I'm not a Tory.
No cucumber in a Pims? Not true. Putting the Pims in. And now, for me, I always saw Pims served with Sprite. This, I don't like Sprite. And I had some
Oh, there you go.
Pellegrino Limonata, which is basically posh Sprite. So I'm going to use that instead. I'm pouring.
It's like Sprite is lemonade in the UK as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
Which is different from cloudy lemonade, which
I'm
is what.
realizing I don't know what a Pims is. Pims is like a gin-based liqueur. Is not quite right. I don't know what it is. It's a drink, and here it is: a lovely glass of British sangria.
Look at that.
Sprite is lemon
Wow.
lime, yeah, but it sucks. This is posh. Cheers.
I'm kind of sad that this was an excuse for me to have gotten a little drink to have with my friend Libby, who's having a little drink, but I didn't know you were going to do this until 5 minutes before we started.
Well,
so.
you should have watched my stream on Wednesday. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I was too busy learning a new language. Something important with my time.
And what language are you learning, Charlotte?
Old English.
Oh wow! You know, my mum
Doing
actually.
podcasts.
My mum did know a bit of Middle English because she studied English at university, and so she learned a bunch of Middle English, which of course is the English between Old English and.
This is
regular
way
English.
older than that.
Way
This is
older.
Not middle with Middle English. I mean, no, that's child's play.
Right.
I'm learning old English, mature English,
Old English.
if you like.
This is really good. With the Pellegrino, it's very tart and just like me, and not very pimsy, which is kind of good, honestly, because it's just like a nice fruity drink.
It sounds lovely, honestly. That San Pellegrino. I mean, I haven't got the lemon one, but I do have empty cans sitting in my kitchen that I need to recycle
Nice, mate.
of the regular orange and the blood orange because I love those so much.
I thought we might do a quick high street review. High street review is something I do on my stream. That's this stream, where
That's the stream. Yep.
where you go down the high street of a town or village in England, and we look at the shops and say whether they're good or not.
That's great. Let's review.
Yeah, let's review. All right, let me put on my high street review source. There's a black screen. There we are. All right, here's Coombe Down.
It's Coombe Down.
It's
This
Coombe
is my
Down.
hometown village.
Yeah.
This is my shit right here.
Did they finish the Doomsday Book or what? That's good. That's good because that's like the thing that we do on our podcast. I just want to thank some subs real quick. Regular at Goldman Sachs Cafe, thank you so much for the 6 months. Is there a Goldman Sachs Cafe? I know there's a Capital One Cafe. Cash Gordon, thank you so much for the 20 months. And Hand Too Long in Bowl of Keys, thank you for the 5 months. Lorcan, thank you for the 25 months. That Shy Hermit, Woke Beekeeper, Rasha DK, Dumb Guy 69, Jimmy Houndsack for safety. Just realizing the fruitlessness of doing all this, turning off the alerts, but then doing all this stuff. Chicken is Bugs, Velvet Milfman.
But you gotta say thank you.
You gotta say thank you. You gotta thank the subs because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful people would pay money for this bullshit. Mr. Extreme PC and El Greco 33. Thank you so much for all the subs. Altered Beef, so nice. Let's take a look.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
So now it looks like the Forester and Flower here is just outside the boundary of Coombe Down.
Yeah, and so you're doing the thing that makes sense, which is you're heading straight to sort of like the thickest road, and you're thinking, that must be the high street. But of course not. So what you want to do is, I think you want to look for the avenue.
The avenue.
See, just the avenue. Actually start at the deli down there, and then work your way up. Because there really, there truly is not much. There's not much to look at.
The Darling Deli. Okay, this is good. Let's take a look. We've got one menu here. £8 for a full English. Okay, this was in 2017 though, so prices have almost certainly gone up, right?
Yeah. And I think this is when you used to be able to sit down and eat at the Darling Deli, which I don't believe you can do anymore.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think you can go there. You can pick up stuff to go. I think they do catering still, maybe, but yeah.
Questions and answers? Could you make me a gluten-free birthday cake for 25 people at the end of January? Preferably fruit, but sponge would be fine. 4.5 though. 4.5 is good.
Oh, Darling Deli is good. The Darling Deli said the Darling Deli I used to go in and get I used to get a chicken and mozzarella panini situation. And I got that all the time. It was great.
Well, according to Eamon, if they have the audacity to charge £6.50 for a stone cold ham and cheese sandwich, then one at least expects service with a smile. If you are posting on a review on a website about service with a smile, you are my enemy. You're my enemy. You're my enemy in so many ways. Horrible.
They were always okay. You know what? I always found that the people at the Darling Deli they were really nice, but they weren't gonna you had to work for it a little bit. You had to you actually had to be a good person to them, and then they would be good back to you. But they're not gonna just they're not just gonna give you that smile up top, right?
Right. I kind of like that about. I think of that as like a quality of service in the UK in general. It's not like in America where the expectation is that the service worker will be extremely nice to you. In the UK, they'll be kind of rude to you because why shouldn't they be?
Exactly. Yeah. So you've got nearby. You've got the church down there as well.
I'll take a look at the church. Yeah. Now,
Holy Trinity Church.
Church is a very important aspect of a village because the church is the thing that distinguishes a village from a hamlet.
The church is the thing that. So if you have a church, then it's a village, and if you don't, then it's a hamlet. Is that
in
how
general?
that works?
I think that is the rule. Although, as with all these things, the boundaries are a little bit murky in places.
I didn't know that. That's good stuff. This is the church that we got kicked out of when my parents got divorced. At least that's the story that they tell. Yeah.
What?
They did not look fondly on it. I remember my mum saying that.
So your parents are not among this group of happy people celebrating the Lord Jesus Christ at the Holy Trinity Church.
No, I think they both lost their religion as well.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think they did.
Looks like a pretty nice church. It looks like a more modern church that I'm just gonna say it. My village is so much older than yours. It's crazy how much older my village is than yours.
It's historically?
Yes. I looked up to see if your village was in the Doomsday Book. And it's not. It comes from after the Doomsday, hundreds of years
Wow.
after the Doomsday Book. I kind of
Well,
in
there
my
you go.
yes, no, I am bragging. I'm bragging and
I'm
smugging.
sort of young and happening, I think, then. Is
Yes,
that what that means?
and I'm
I'm sort
ancient
of
and
like
old, like a
I'm like
tree.
the yeah, I'm the Gen Alpha village livers from coming from people.
What?
Um it makes sense. It's 4 a.m. in Toronto. Um I'm really barely holding it together.
You're doing so good. I just wanted to see if I could find out how old this church was, but this looks like locations. Don't give me a locations. Oh
Mhm.
my god, there's a whole network of you've got a chain church?
We got a chain church. Oh no.
Oh dear. Locations. Holy Trinity Coombe Down. I want to know how old it is. Give me how old
Oh,
it is.
so old or not, depending on which one's better. um it is where we did primary school nativity was there though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm
Um
curious about the primary school you went to. Was how big was the catchment area? Was it just kind of Coombe Down, or was it bigger than that? Because ours was very specifically 3 villages that all began with H, and so the crest of the primary
uh,
school had 3 H's on it. Triple H.
I don't know. We lived like right next to it. So I actually but I believe it was one that people were like, "Oh, it's nice enough
You just showed up.
that people would travel to go there." But
Oh wow.
no, we just walked over. It was nice and easy.
Very nice. Very
I mean,
nice.
I haven't lived there in forever. Do you want to see my childhood home?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to look for Byfield? Um,
I see it.
just yeah,
This.
yeah. Drop a little street view down. Not that's wrong.
You
Oh,
didn't live
that's
in this
completely
van?
wrong.
You didn't live in this
I
van?
did not live in this van.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
guys.
All
No, I
right.
didn't live in a
All right.
van.
All right. Oh, there's so much Byfield. Look at how much Byfield there is.
I know. There's a crazy amount of Byfield. You're starting at the bottom where the Baskervilles lived.
Well, the
They had the,
Baskervilles? They have
they
the
had the hot
hounds?
tub. Yeah, I
A
know.
hot tub?
The Baskervilles had a hot tub. Yeah. This was a new development. When we moved in there as well. Um,
Cockle.
Cockle.
Did you know the Cockles?
I don't think I knew the Cockles. No. I did have the experience of babysitting the people who lived in the home that was an exact match of ours, but mirrored, which was really, really off-putting.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, really, 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 really nasty experience.
Yeah, no good.
Except for the fact that those were the best fucking kids in the world, and they would just go to bed exactly the right time, and they would want to sit and watch me play video games, and were like enraptured by it.
Oh my
They would put
god.
on their little audiobooks and put themselves to bed. And then also their
Audiobooks?
parents were just like, here's a bunch of fucking like, crisps and soda and stuff. And you just go, wow, and thank you.
God
So it was the
damn.
best babysitting experience of my fucking life. It was so, so good.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Just having a bunch of kids say, wow, you're so good at video games. Night
I
night. And then
know.
tuck themselves in.
I know. It was number 20.
Tories. Number 20. Okay.
They were raised right. What can I say?
Yeah,
Even if,
absolutely.
even if they're voting wrong now, but they're raised. Yeah, if you're just going down to sort of like the first place where it splits, if you're going back in the other direction.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh god, Google Maps, you suck.
Oh, where the hell are you?
I'm all up. I'm all up.
You've gone all the way to outside the church. This is
Byfield
crazy.
Place. Okay, here.
The dream was
22?
always just that's 22, so we were
That's
next
you.
door. Yeah, the one with the red door. That was us.
Look at this.
That's where I've started to figure out who I was and my place in the world.
Wow.
It is a nice door, isn't it? My
you-
mom was like, "We want a nice red door," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, let's have a nice red door."
So this is the place
That's
from
cool.
which YouTube history was made.
Yeah, actually, no, that's where I was making my stuff way back when.
Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. Yeah. Palladio door almost certainly. Thank you, Rikering, for the 20 months. Well, that's excellent. All right, let's just check out anything else that we've got going on in. Let's just walk up the avenue a bit. Oh, you got an express, a Nice. Well, okay, so it says Nice Express. It looks like it's actually a co-op, maybe, or it's since become a
It
Nice
was.
Express.
It
Yeah.
has since become a Nisa Express. It used
Right.
to be a co-op. It was a co-op when I lived there.
Yeah.
I would ride
Co-op's
over on
better.
the bike, and co-op is better.
Yeah.
100% co-op's better.
Mhm.
Oh, is there like a little bike shop just to the right? Is that what the little
Randy's.
Randy's bikes? This used to be the newsagents that I
It's
got
kind of
that I
Slenderman
got banned
vibes
from.
here. You got banned from the newsagents? What did
I
you do?
did get banned from the newsagents. Yeah, I think there was just a bunch of rowdy kids in there at the time, and
Uh-huh.
I can't remember. I picked up some kind of toy, and maybe dropped it, and the person running it got really pissed off at me. I think they were just pissed off at everyone and just really took it
Sure.
out on me, and then I got scared to ever go back in there again.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
previous to that, I would go in there and pick up my copy of the of the Beano
The
that they
Beano.
would keep for me.
That's so nice. Look at this dog with
It's
a
a good
jacket.
dog.
Hold on, Charlotte. I've got some in the closet. Talk to the stream for a sec. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, I can't wait to find out what Libby has in the closet. Whenever I talk to Libby about any British stuff, I'm always just like, God, I really was so British that I would go to the newsagents and pick up my copy of the Beano. I was more of a dandy guy myself. Get out of this chat, man. Get out of this chat. Guess about the dandy. Oh, it's my Beano Club t-shirt. Yes, let's go.
So I actually didn't read the Beano as a kid, but I had a friend in later secondary school and then sixth form who he had this T-shirt, and I was like, "That's such a fucking cool shirt," and he gave it to me, which I thought was very sweet. So
Wow.
I've kept it ever since.
I really like that T-shirt, and
It's
sort
so
of wish
cool.
I
I
had
love it.
one for myself.
Get your
I don't
own.
think I was ever in the Beano Club, but they did. They would always put the Beano aside for me.
I am aware of what
Which was
Beano is
really
in the
nice.
US, yes, and I'll thank you not to mention it.
Oh no, it's a delightful comic book for
Yes,
British children. I think you'll find
a
is
delightful
what it is.
children's comic book, and not a fart medicine. All right, it's nothing to do with
Hmm.
that where we're from, and you have to respect it.
Absolutely not. That's the
Um,
park.
okay, it's the classic.
Oh, just so we're all clear, that was the high street.
Okay, okay, got it.
Though you've already done it.
That's really good. Um,
There is like a pub down the end, but I mean, it's truly we did not have much.
Charlotte, I've got a joke for you, but
Oh,
I have to find where I was first, and then I'll do the joke for you. Where was I?
okay, I'm ready.
No, hold on, I've lost my place.
Will it be retracing our steps to find the joke?
Oh no, this is a completely different road. Here we are.
Oh, I don't even know where you are.
They
My
were gonna
God.
they were gonna call this Thomas Stowe until you got really cross.
Oh God, there we go.
There we
Now
go.
that's good. Guys, that's good. You have to have listened to the Thomas the Tank Engine episode to get that. That
Charlotte,
is actually really good.
do you know who Ralph Allen is?
Ralph Allen, was he? I think he was one of the guys in charge of the because Bath was Coombe Down was partly responsible for mining Bath stone.
Yes.
Which is if you go to Bath, you'll be like, oh, it's all made out of limestone. It all has the same color.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it was mined around Coombe Down. I think he was one of the guys in charge of that, if I can remember correctly.
That's right, Charlotte. One of the things I wrote down in the extensive notes that I wrote for this stream is ways in which our villages are alike, quarrying nearby.
Yeah.
Both of our villages had quarrying nearby or in the village. And
Wow.
that's basically why Coombe Down like exists, from what I can gather, is that
Mhm.
there was quarrying there, and then they decided to make a village on it.
Yeah, and then for most of the time, pretty much all of the time that I lived there, actually, a large section of the park would just had to be fenced off
Oh,
because of areas where they hadn't like completed like filling in like the mining quarrying area, basically.
right.
And I, as a child, didn't really know what that meant, and so
Mhm.
I heard them talking about the mines. You
Yeah.
can't go that way because of the mines, and I was like, why do they have land mines in the park? That's so
Oh,
terrifying.
that's so
Like,
sweet.
and I thought that for so many years that if
Well,
I
yeah.
went over the fence, I would blow up from the land mines.
I mean, good way to keep you out of the park, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah. What else?
Did Ralph Allen live at Prior Park? Or am I misremembering that?
Yes, his country house. It was built as his country house.
Okay, because I like the old hometown. That yeah, none of the family live at anymore. Right next to Prior Park, which is been used as, I mean, as much of Bath has been used for like TV and film. Prior Park is a bit of a Pride and Prejudice, I think.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
there's a nice bridge over some water, and they turned it into it's a school. Prior Park is a school now, but it was just like a
Oh.
big old guy mansion who could be, I'm all rich. I got all of this
They
this
like doing that,
lovely
don't they?
scenery around me. They do like doing that.
One other thing that I learned about Coombe Down is that there was a Roman villa there that they found in the ground.
That sounds familiar.
They found an
Um,
inscription. This is what I'm reading from Wikipedia here, and I've not checked it out.
mhm.
An inscription on a stone recovered from the area reads, well, a lot of stuff, but it can be translated as "for the health of Imperator Caesar, Marcus Aurelius, Antoninus, Pius, Felix, Invictus, Augustus." Too many words. Too
Just
many
guys, I
names.
think the
Yeah. Imperial Freedmen
just a
helped
bunch
restore its
of big
foundations from
boys.
the procurator's headquarters, which had broke down in ruins. Boring. God, they really didn't know about writing stuff down in those days. Like, they didn't know what stuff was good to
No.
write down. Like, they should have been writing down, like, jokes and stuff.
Yeah, to know the jokes and stuff, like really old jokes is really good though.
Yes, yeah.
To find what they think was funny back then.
That's very
That's the
true.
good stuff, really. Yeah.
That's very true. I wanted also to look at, while we're in Coombe Down, the tunnel. Where's your tunnel? Here it is. The Coombe Down Tunnel. Tell us about the Coombe Down Tunnel. That's a nice tree.
No, I have no fucking idea what the Coombe Down Tunnel is.
You what?
I don't think I ever went down this tunnel. Why would I go down this tunnel? This looks scary.
Well, it looks like a fucking Dalek, doesn't it?
This does look like a Dalek.
A converted railway line, mile-long cycling and walking tunnel.
No, I wouldn't go down that tunnel. Actually, it's crazy that it's right next to Summer Lane as well, because I walk down Summer Lane all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
That was a big
Ooh,
a big walk.
country
We would
pub.
always do.
You ever go to the Wheelwrights Arms?
I don't know if I did.
Well, it looks like this is in Moncton.
I mean, I
Coombe.
probably did, but
This
not
is
that I
in,
can remember.
This is in Moncton Coombe, which is named because it was a place where monks lived. In case you're wondering.
So yeah, we got Moncton Coombe and Coombe Down
Yep.
and Odd Down as well.
Now, I was wondering whether your village had a rivalry with other villages.
I just remember thinking that the people in Odd Down must be odd, but that's, I mean, that's
Okay.
it's because you would. But I don't know if we had really much of a rivalry per se.
Okay.
It's just the one that I always thought of as like the opposite to Coombe Down, you know?
This is a strange look for a pub.
Yeah. No, is this in Moncton Coombe or is this somewhere else?
This is the Hadley Arms, which is allegedly.
Oh, this is the Hadley Arms.
Yeah.
I don't even think I. No, I mean, like I didn't go to the Hadley Arms like that much. I maybe went in there once or twice, but.
This looks like the type of pub I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving.
There was one a little bit further down the road that I went to like pub trivia at, but I think that one closed down. I think this is the only one left.
Yeah. It looks like there ought to be like a doctor's surgery there or something. Oh my god, they got bowling?
A little bit of bowls, yeah. Cheeky
Yeah.
bowls.
Cheeky.
That's a nice pub.
Yes. Okay. Some people having a bit of fun there. That's
Oop.
nice.
Ooh.
Having a bit of a
that is very cheeky.
having a bit of a cheeky good time at the
Put
Hadley
that
Arms.
on Google.
I know.
I'm gonna put that on Google Maps.
know.
Anyway.
There'll bloody be some blood, won't there? Says Tom. I'm not sure I understand.
Bowling alley.
Not sure I understand what Tom's getting at
don't get
here.
it.
There will be
Don't get
blood.
it. Oh, something milkshake.
There's only
gonna
going to
be
be
some
some
milkshakes
blood
as
there.
well? Could be some blood. There will be. I haven't seen that movie.
What?
So.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. Well, that was Coombe Down. Can we take a look at Hawley?
Yeah, there's nothing else interesting about Coomdown. So, although to say else, I think it's to speak too highly of what's going on at Coomdown, honestly.
You didn't
But you
know.
saw
You
the
didn't even know
Chinatown.
about the Coombe Down Tunnel.
I didn't know about the Coomdown tunnel. My mother always told me stay away from the road where the
Yes.
tunnel is. Do not go down the tunnel. That's where they'll get you.
Yep. She was right. Here's Hawley. So as you can see, a bit smaller. Um,
Enormous.
well, to scale. I mean, this is roughly the size of Rhode Island, obviously. Tom, no, it was a good joke. It's my fault. I'm very stressed out. So as you can see, we don't have a deli or a newsagents or a co-op or a bike shop. We do have the.
All of the things they got in the big city.
We
The big city of Coomdown. They got a
don't
bike
have your
shop.
big city uh, bike shop, co-op. We do have a cricket club and the Red Lion. I will, because you showed us your childhood home. I'll show you at my childhood home,
Wow.
which is this one.
Now this is special. Oh.
Yep.
Little
Uh,
Libby.
Yep. Yep. So I used to sit on this bit of grass and this bit of grass.
Going to sit on the bit of grass. Which
Uh,
one today? Looking at the bits of grass, thinking, ooh, where am I gonna park that bum today?
Honestly, Charlotte, yes. Exactly, yes. This is the pub where when I was little I would if you street view to 2007, actually that's true. Let's go back and see if we can. How do you do it? How do you change the Seymour dates? There we go. March
Oh, right.
2011. No. It's just the same. It's the same. It's just that the trees are sadder.
I'm curious about the history of Coomdown and what
Uh-huh.
you'll be able to see, whether or not you'll be able to see my mum's ex-boyfriend's Land Rover that he used to transport around his hot air balloon, or possibly the motorbike that he had as well. Really, really curious what might be out there. You can see it pre-red door too. That could be fun.
This is 28 Byfield. Here we are. Pre-red door. Okay. See more dates. Oh my god, 2009.
2009. There it is.
There it is.
That
There it is.
is the time when there was just a full-on hot air balloon hanging out in our garage.
Hot air
That was that
balloon.
time, and no pre-red door as well. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hot air balloon guys are very interesting to me.
Yes, I think it is a very interesting type of guy. I think you do need to get your pilot's license in order to do it, or like a version of a pilot's license.
Fair enough.
Um, but it is a lot of asking people for favors as well.
Oh, the
It's
tunnel
like you
opened
sort
in
of
2013. Sorry.
tunnel opened in 2013. Okay. Um, yeah. What was I talking about? Hot air balloon
Hot air
guys.
balloon.
You sort of have to force everyone in your life to also become a hot air balloon guy, is
Yeah.
the way that it works. Because you need to have people who are like going to drive your car and be someone driving and someone like always keeping an eye on where the hot air balloon is.
Yeah.
Like to have the people that you need to rely on to do the hot air ballooning with who don't even get to go in the hot air balloon. You know? They don't even get to like do the really fun bit. They just have to drive around and follow it. Really, really brutal stuff.
I feel like
But
there are some sports
going up
that
in a going up in a hot air balloon is really nice though, and it's nice to have had done that a bunch.
yeah, yeah, it seems cool. It seems like I would be scared doing it. My uncle does the hot air balloon driving. Okay, I would talk to a return when if you have any more information about why is it sort of like, you know what I'm sort of thinking, you know, like in What We Do in the Shadows, and Nandor has his familiar who's kind of hoping that he'll get to be a vampire one day, but he never, you know, like he's always his dream is always deferred. That's what I'm kind of thinking, is that they think one day I'll get to go in the balloon and do the balloon bit.
I think if your thing is I get to do the driving,
Yes.
that makes it feel like the focus is not on so that I can go up in the hot air balloon. I do think my mum's ex was pretty good at making sure that if you were gonna do the driving, then you get to go up next time. You
You
know.
get to go up. You get to go up. Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Well, this is the pub.
That's just a house,
It's
though.
no,
That's not a pub.
it's the pub.
It's just a
It's the
house.
pub. This is the Red Lion. Actually, it was Camera's Pub of the Year once. So
Okay, there's the little thing. There's the sign.
yep, the Red Lion.
It's a free house.
They don't have food. They only have beer. Stop
Do they not
showing
have
me.
little snacks and things?
Well, they had crisps.
Crisps.
So
You got crisps.
here's a pic. There's the garden.
That's nice.
When I
Have a crafty.
when I was growing up, when I was growing up, a new couple bought the pub and owned it for a few years, and for some reason they really hated me, and once they accused me of trying to kill their annoying dog by throwing a Coke can into their yard, which I didn't do.
Cool.
They said I was trying to kill their dog.
They sound like really good neighbors.
Yeah, they were awful, and they used to have these awful
Ooh, grumpy corner.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
That's
Old
good.
Hooky. Probably people who are big fans of the stream and have heard me talk about Hooky before. Hook Norton Brewery is a real ale brewery in Oxfordshire. It's about 25 minutes away. Yeah, they were awful. They would have awful 70s disco nights, and we live right next door, so you'd be able to hear everything. It was extremely quiet. We got the cricket club, which is lovely. I
Nice.
once dropped an entire bottle of wine off that bench, and it shattered on the hard stone.
Cool. Red or white?
White.
Okay.
Also,
Honestly, way better.
I agree. Also, one time in sitting in a bench in this cricket pitch, I sat next to my friend while he rolled up some actual grass in a piece of printer paper and smoked it.
That's good.
So
That's
bad.
really good.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Here's the lovely church that I'm quite proud of. It's
That is nice.
It's very beautiful
old.
and old. Yes.
Mhm.
There are some wall paintings in here that are from the 14th century, I think. But the church was built in the 12th century. So it's very old. And I like it a lot. So that's my village. And that's basically it.
They didn't have the nativity in that one?
We did the nativity at the church in Hornton. This is where I went to school, and we did that at the Methodist church, which is horrid, actually. So Hornton was, to me, in my head only, our rival. I don't really know why. It's slightly bigger and has a bigger and better pub with food.
Right.
So, and it has the school, obviously. Yeah, I love looking at old English churches. They're really cool. That's basically it. Let's just take a quick look here. This is this is a fun story. This little, it's such a narrow thing that I don't think I'm even going to be able to look at it properly with the street view, but there's a little brook here. And one summer I had a little plastic Link figurine. Link from The Legend of Zelda.
I think I've heard this story before, but now I get to see where it happened.
Yes.
This is such a thrill.
For some reason, we took him down here, and I think I was 11 or 12, and we dropped him on this side of the brook to see if he would float through to the other side. But he got stuck. The water was low, and he got stuck under the road somehow. And so I spent a lot of the summer coming up with ways to try and get him out. Oh, we'll tie 2 sticks together, and then we'll push him out, and all that stuff. And eventually I just crawled under the bridge and got him out on my hands and knees, which felt great. But I'm pretty sure that this water was deeply disgusting and toxic. So, whoops. Guess I ought
Was
not
that the
have done
only was that the only time you played Poo Stinks?
no.
With Link?
No, it was I had played that other times, but never really found it all that interesting. Yes, I'm very wow. Thristthart. Thristthart. Thristthart.
Fart.
Tristhart. Thank you so much for the 6 months in advance, the tier 1. That's so pimpy to do that for your first sub. Really like this field. This one had cows in it sometimes. This one had cows in it sometimes. The picture I showed, well, it hasn't come out yet, of course. No, I don't want to do that. No. I show a picture on the episode of What's All This Then that comes out on Monday, and it's of me in this field, which we called the bouncy tree field. That's the bouncy tree because for a while it had a branch that hung down, and you could bounce on it.
That's good.
But then one day, too many of us got on it at once, and the branch broke.
You ruined it for everyone.
Yes. Had my first cigarette in these woods right there. That's it, really. Do you want to play?
Good.
Do you want to play Village or Hamlet?
I'd love to play Village or Hamlet. Yes,
Great.
Libby.
Great. All right, give me a sec to pull this up because I want to do it in such a way that you won't be able to see the answers.
Okay. Well, I can see your entire OBS right now, so I'm just gonna sort of look away.
Look.
Well, I mean, you said you're trying to do it in a way where I can't see it, so. And then you just pull up the information in the thing that you're sending to me.
All right, here's Village or Hamlet. We're going to play Village or Hamlet. What I've got is some screenshots from Google Maps and some place names, and you're going to tell me whether you think the place is a village or a hamlet.
Okay.
I'm a little quiet.
Great idea for a game.
No, I'm not. I'm not a little quiet. I'm so loud. Ah! See how loud I am?
You're a big loud. Libby's a big loud.
I'm a big loud, yeah. Village or Hamlet? And you like how I've used the tube?
Village or Hamlet, Village or Hamlet, it's Village or Hamlet time.
Village. Can I get a fucking 1 in the chat if you're excited about Village or Hamlet? Please? Please? Thank you.
Village or Hamlet. Say say one right now. It's Village or Hamlet.
Village or Hamlet.
We're gonna do it. Village or Hamlet, one in the chat.
Atchlench. Do you think this is a village or a hamlet, Charlotte?
Ooh, look at those thatched roofs, and it's God. That's.
What's the most you've ever lost on a village or hamlet?
I think that this is a village.
What makes you say that?
Sort of seems like it would be a village based on how it looks.
Well,
and the fact that I have no idea how I could possibly discern between the two. Sort of old enough that it's sort of been around enough that they gotta put down a church at some point.
It's been around enough. Yes. Let's just quickly look up. I'm pretty sure that the difference between a village and a hamlet is just whether there's a church there. Hamlet. Okay, so they got all these different countries here with hamlets. Means small settlement. Traditionally and legally, it means a village or town without a church. Historically, it may refer to a secondary settlement in a civil parish after the main settlement. So that's it, basically.
Atchlench.
Atchlench.
Which also sounds like it's really old, as well. And look at the buildings. I mean, that's really old, isn't it? That's a village.
It's a village.
For sure.
It's a village!
It is a village! It's a village! I got it right.
You got it right. Cool. It's a village.
Now I know what I'm looking for as well, which is good. Sort of that sort of thing.
Thatched roofs, gotta be village.
Gotta be village if it's thatched roofs. Yeah, exactly.
Swanley Village.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's got... I'm seeing what could be a clue here. What could be a clue. But is it sort of a double bluff? Maybe it's called Swanley Village, but
did she do that?
What if they don't actually have a... But maybe it's a triple bluff. Could it be a triple bluff?
Now you're in the position of trying to figure out how smart is Libby.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to figure out.
Can Libby think in 3 layers at once?
See, a village or hamlet is sort of like crazy smart person chess, is what I'm finding out.
Yes.
That's what they call it when you're really, really good. You're crazy smart person. I'm gonna say it's a village. Let's just go. You know what, Libby? It says village right there. Surely it's got to be a village.
It's a village.
It is a village. Well, there you go.
It's a village.
Wow. You really completely really fucked me up, my mind up with that one.
But you got it right, so that's all that counts.
Did get it right.
Combo started. Holy shit.
So if you're on the Patreon, you wouldn't see this, but in the Twitch chat right now, it says combo started. You have 1 minute left to join, and then there's a picture of a horse. So that's exciting.
Yeah, looks like we got 13 combos here. All right, Hool Village.
Okay. Hool Village.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well now it feels like this is a hamlet.
You bitch.
There we go.
Because I was thinking, I'll put Hool Village first, and then I was thinking, no, she's gonna know that it's a double bluff, so I'll put a village that's called Village first. But what you've done is
sort of trick me.
What you've done is trick me with your porch crop. That's the kind of energy you all need to be having right now. Village is a hamlet? This game is crazy.
That's right, man. This is okay. I mean, truly though, it is crazy that place that's called Village was actually a hamlet.
Yes.
Libby, tell us the story of that one.
But basically, from what I can gather, it's barely a place at all. I tried to find the sign that said Hool Village, and there wasn't one. So all I could do was get the village, the picture of the Toby Carvery that says Hool Village on it. There's also Hool Bank, which you can see on the sign there. But according to Wikipedia and OpenStreetMap, Hool Village is a village. It's like right on the outskirts of Cheshire. I mean, Chester.
Well, let's go again. Will the next one be a village or hamlet? Who can say?
Who can say? All
I'm
right.
on the edge of my seat right now.
3 holes.
3 holes. 3 holes. Okay. 3 holes. Is 3 holes going to be a village or a hamlet? Well, it's just 3 holes.
Thank you.
You know, at the end of the day, it's just 3 holes. It's probably just
holes.
a hamlet, isn't it?
Thank you, Heavy Joe, for gifting a sub to Hamlet Fan 86. And now I am remembering that one of the jokes I wanted to do was put a picture of Kenneth Branagh as Hamlet in this, and I forgot.
Oh, that would have been really good.
Imagine if there was that there. So you're saying this is a Hamlet?
I'm saying this is a hamlet. 3 holes is a hamlet. Wow,
Hamlet.
I'm good at this game.
Charlotte knows her villages and her hamlets.
Actually, it's gotten them all right so far. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's only the thing about the 3 holes is it's just 3 holes. So it's barely. I don't even know if that's really a place. It's just 3 holes in the ground. So they probably wouldn't. If it had a church, it would be called 3 holes in a church. Or it might even be called church, because you'd be like, oh, it's got a church. That's an interesting.
That's
thing
really funny, Charlotte. It would be called 3 holes in a church. Bures Hamlet.
Oh, in Essex as well.
They got a fucking cool ass county sign there.
What is the? I'm having. I can't quite see it. It's a little too small for me. What is the?
Swords?
What is on the sign?
Swords.
Oh, it's swords. It's like bendy swords.
Yeah, scimitars.
Wobbly swords. That is cool. Bures Hamlet is a hamlet. It's got it right there in the name.
I've tricked you. I've got you.
No!
I finally.
I had a perfect score.
You had a perfect score, and I tricked you. It's a bloody village.
I said hamlet because it had hamlet in the name, and it was a village the whole time.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
I got you. I did do some research into Bures Hamlet. It's a little complicated because I think it's probably pronounced Bures, maybe, but Bures, and then there's Bures St. Mary, and I think together they are generally referred to. By the way, I will need to show you this website. Hang on. Let's just do this quickly. Just such a lovely website. Unfortunately, this
Aw.
website is no longer being updated due to personal reasons. I know, I know, it's very sad.
Honestly, my website too. Basically,
I know.
every website I've ever had is not updated due to personal reasons.
Exactly, yeah. It's either personal or legal usually. Local information. So the village we call Bures is not a single entity, but a union of two parishes of Bures Hamlet in Essex and Bures St Mary in Suffolk. Both parishes lie either side of the River Stour, which is the county boundary between Essex and Suffolk. To make life much easier for everyone, we just call the village Bures.
Oh, so Bures Hamlet is part of Bures, which is a village.
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
but on the OpenStreetMaps data that Rasha DK gave me, Bures Hamlet is listed as a village.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So who knows? Who is
She
to
got
say?
me.
It's
Got
you
me on
know,
a technicality.
yeah,
guess.
it's basically bullshit.
Mhm.
But you know they have got the sign that says Bures Hamlet, and it's not a hamlet. So and
Yeah, it is funny.
it is true that if you look at the Google Street View, Essex is on one side and Suffolk is on the other side. So it is a divided village.
And there's the fucking church.
And there's the church. No
There's the
church here
church.
though. Where's the church of Bures fucking what's it called? Bures Hamlet. I'm not seeing
Hamlet.
one. But they do have
I'm
a railway
starting to-
station.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's huge for a hamlet, even though this is obviously a village.
Yeah. Hair and beauty.
Hair and beauty, lots of birds. That's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. Back to village or hamlet.
Back to village or hamlet.
Shitterton.
This is a joke, surely.
Pat,
Surely
thank you so
there's
much
not
for 28 months.
Surely there's not a place called Shitterton.
Shitterton.
But Libby, it has a swear word in the name. Shitterton. Oh God. Isn't the United Kingdom a crazy place, guys?
It's absolutely mental.
I think Shitterton is a hamlet.
They did have to make the sign a rock because people kept stealing it. And it has the opposite effect. I mean, obviously no one can steal it anymore, but it is so fucking funny to have it etched in this enormous stone in like Game of Thrones font. So it's just so much.
It's Game of Thrones
I
font.
can't tell you how small a place this is. They really didn't need to go this hard on Shitterton. Shitterton is a hamlet.
It is a hamlet.
It is
Cool.
a hamlet.
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Stealing the stone would be amazing because it's like
God.
massive. It goes like 20 feet into the earth.
Kind of do want to make the road trip movie about the guys who go to steal the sign of Shitterton and show up and it's a rock and they have to try and figure it out.
Yeah, that's fun. That's really good.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, that's the end of the game, but I have a couple things that I just screenshots that I made about Shitterton because I got really into reading about Shitterton.
Great. So, I mean, I did quite well.
You
I almost
basically
got a perfect score.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you smashed it. The stream which passes near the village flows into the river Piddle. Piddle is another name for urine.
Just in case you guys weren't getting this, how funny this is. Piddle? kind of talking about pee-pee here.
Shitterton is located very close to a village known as Piddletown until recently when it was named to Puddletown. So two very different approaches here. Because the Shitterton people, as you can see from this screenshot on the right, and let me move my camera so that you can read this because it is very funny. This is from like the Shitterton community website or whatever. Shitterton serves as a sorry. Shitterton serves as a reminder that names, however amusing or peculiar they may be, do not define a place entirely. Behind the surface lies a community with a deep-rooted history, resilience, and a story that deserves to be told. So next time you come across the name Shitterton, remember that it is more than just a name. It is an emblem of a village with a captivating past and a testament to the enduring spirit of its inhabitants.
Wow. I mean, I don't have any information about their past and their history, but the enduring part does make sense
Hmm.
because they have endured through this name and they are still putting up with it, and that does it speaks a lot, at least, about the person who wrote this.
I do have to kind of respect the people of Shitterton a little bit more for saying no, we're going to stay Shitterton, because they, in Victorian
Yes.
times, they briefly tried to rename it to Sitterton, but they weren't having it, and they just kept calling it Shitterton.
Yeah, no, I mean, people of Puddletown should be embarrassed, because Piddletown is, you know, way less funny. It is funny, but it's not Shitterton.
It's true that I am now thinking they call themselves a village, but I'm pretty sure that on, at least on Wikipedia, it said it was a hamlet. Now I have to look it up again.
It does say village history, but
It's a hamlet. It's a hamlet.
they like to embellish the people at Shitterton.
It's on the edge of the village of Bear Regis. A hamlet's really small. It has 50 households. I don't know. I think a lot of people who live in hamlets probably just use the word village in a sort of colloquial way.
Yeah, makes sense.
The unusual name of the hamlet dates back at least 1,000 years to Anglo-Saxon times. It was recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086 as Sketera or Sketra, a Norman French rendering of an Old English name derived from the word skite, meaning dung. This word became shitter in Middle English and shit in modern English. The name alludes to the stream that bisects the hamlet, which appears to have been called the Shiter or Shitter. So it literally means shit town.
It means shit town because this is a place where people used to go and do their shits.
It is not, it is, as they say here, it is it's not the only place in Britain that starts with shit, but it appears to be the only one that is actually named after shit.
That's real. I mean, now I know about the history of the people at Shitterton, and it makes sense.
Isn't it crazy to think they were like, well, what are we going to call this? I guess we have a river where everybody shits, so...
Yeah, it's actually not crazy to me. It's
not.
actually sort of like the exact correct way to name a place
Yeah.
is after the thing that happens at that place already, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I really like it.
I love it a lot, and I respect the people of Shitterton. I am just going to...
I do.
Charlotte, you did really well at Village or Hamlet, by the way.
Thank you.
That
was a really good game.
Thank you so much. I found some bits and bobs. I don't really have any kind of like format for it, but I found 3 separate villages that claim to be England's longest village.
Okay.
One of them...
Like you're playing Catan.
Sorry?
Like you're playing Catan. Instead of longest road, it's longest village.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it. The moment that you looked to me and sort of said sorry, and I thought I've got to explain this sort of more fully, I was like, this is
awful.
This is bad. This is bad where we are.
Yeah, I'm not a real gamer, it's true. So, let me just pull this up here. Longest village. No, not... Okay. England's longest village. List of largest villages in England. Okay, so there's Mepham in Kent. Claims to be England's longest village. But there's no like set record of this. There's also Mark in Somerset, which according to... I know, it's really nice. According to Somerset Live, is only between 3.5 and 4 miles wide. Now,
okay.
Mepham is apparently 7 miles long. So Mark is Mark is taking the piss. By the
Mark can't just be saying that shit.
I really love the kind of shade that they're throwing here. The Mark Parish Council website confidently states that the village has the distinction of having been included in the Guinness Book of Records as the longest village in the country. So Somerset Live got in touch with Guinness World Records, and Guinness World Records says we don't monitor a record title for the longest village in the UK, but there's a chance it was mentioned as additional context with another record title, which is a way of saying no.
Actually, no.
No. Sorry.
No, you've got to. If you're gonna get in the book, you do have to give Guinness the money. on a sliding scale depending on how much publicity you want from your event.
Yes, exactly.
So people of Mark weren't able to do that, and you can't just say that shit, unfortunately.
They couldn't scrounge it up.
No.
And then there's a third one, and I closed the fucking tab, didn't I? Charlotte, I only closed the fucking tab because I was having so much fun looking at Mepham.
Mepham was good.
Shit. Give me a second
My
here.
dad is called Mark as well, so that whole
Okay.
section where we got to be like Mark's stupid, Mark's poor, that was really really fun for me.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I'm happy. Brinkworth, that's it. Brinkworth also calls itself England's longest village.
Just for context, I have a bad relationship with my father, so there we go for the chat.
Weird.
I know, crazy, isn't it?
Weird to have a bad relationship with your dad. What could possibly cause that? Much of Brinkworth is a linear settlement. It's sort of for some 4.2 miles. Mepham says it's 7 miles long, but then I found a Facebook page where people were like, well, actually, that's including some hamlets. So anyway, we don't know what the longest village in England is, and why would you count it? There's a village in England that has no streetlights.
Oh, that is why.
Well, here's something crazy: it's a village we've talked about before, Theydon Boys.
Theydon Boys.
Theydon Boys.
Theydon Boys is in right at the end of the London Underground.
That's right. The only light at night comes from the London Underground.
But that's like near London.
Yep.
To not have that's it? That's all the light you get?
Apparently, they're very proud of it.
Huh.
For decades,
Why?
villagers have consistently voted against installing lighting, fearing it would disrupt the atmosphere and hit their wallets. All right, give me a break. Give me a fucking break.
Oh God. Oh, that's so sad. I mean, no, it's dangerous. I don't like it.
I don't respect the people of Theydon Boys, I have to say.
No, me neither. That's sad. I
You-
wanted to like Theydon Boys because of the name.
The
but,
name's
oh well.
great. You gotta have lights.
You can have lights.
What if you want to walk
Theydon
somewhere?
Boys, welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah,
It's time to keep up, Theydon Boys.
that's right. Well, and then the only other thing I thought we should really do is watch some videos of Morris dancing, because to me, this is a quintessential English village thing that sucks.
Yeah, so sure, sounds good. I don't think we ever did Morris dancing in Coombe Down, but that's because we were sort of young and hip and with it, and we knew it wasn't good.
Did you ever have to run around the maypole?
I don't think we ever did. No, I don't think we ever ran around a maypole.
Okay, second question. Did you ever have a village fete?
I don't know. I guess probably not. It feels like a thing we would have done, but I felt like we had events. I don't know. Maybe we did. Maybe we did.
Hawley didn't
I'm
have
gonna
a
have to
village
look it up.
fete, but Hornton did. And I remember going to the village fete at Hornton. Hornton's where the school was. And I remember they were like, oh, the little girls are all going to dance around the maypole. Isn't that lovely? And so I started to do it as I had been instructed to do, and then freaked out and ran away because I was like anxious about it. So
Yeah, no, I don't think we ever.
Sorry.
I don't think we did. Fortunately.
I'm looking for some good Morris dancing videos. There's a lot of bad Morris dancing videos. And a lot of like Americans that are at high schools called Morris that are dancing, which is not Morris dancing.
Come on. That would be good though if you just brought up a video of Morris dancing.
Yeah. Morris dancing at the Oxford Folk Festival. All right, we have to also work really hard not to get ones where people are wearing blackface, which is a thing in some places, but oops. You can just hear the jingles.
I actually can't hear the jingles.
Oh,
there we go.
okay. Yeah, let me change what I'm sharing with you so you can hear this, because it's important. There we go. You should be able to hear it now.
Great. Thank you.
Sick of my dry food. Thank you for the 27 months. All right, so this is what Morris dancing is. Is there anyone in the chat who doesn't know what Morris dancing is? Charlotte, do you know what
Okay.
Morris dancing is?
Everyone in the chat knows what Morris dancing is, which is
Yep.
great.
Some people who don't know what Morris dancing is.
I actually don't really know what it is. I know that they look like this and they dance and there's a pole and they've got the little bells. I'm really just going based on the image that I'm looking at, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't I don't really know. I don't know the why. I know the what.
It's a
that's it.
traditional folk dance in the UK. It's very, very old. And they put bells on their knees, and they have sticks. And I have thought I've seen 5 seconds of it hundreds of times. Yes, I did have it as an alert on my stream this week. It was these exact guys. I really like this one as well because you can see that there's a Tesco Express in the background. That makes me happy.
It is nice.
They got flowers on their hats. It's a bit Witcher 3 coded, bit Midsommar coded. Let's just take a look here. It's usually blokes that look like this that are doing it.
And they love to do this.
This guy right here, that's top Morris dancing bloke right there. Oh, you like it? You think it's fun? Well, imagine if you grew up around it and everyone was sort of going along with it, and you were a teenager who liked the internet. How would that feel, huh?
I had to. So I can't see you anymore because you're sharing the video with me. So I have to try and imagine what that sound was. The sort of.
I was jacking off.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah.
There's a bloke with an accordion.
Thinking about what dance I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do a Morris dance. All right, I'll do a Morris dance. I've got all the stuff on.
He was gonna do the Nene, but he decided to go Morris dance instead. Yeah. I also love the terrible camera work here.
God, it's so just really just putting it in a direction and hoping everyone will be in the frame.
It's almost like he put it down and then went to Tesco to buy a meal deal, and has not picked it up yet.
Well, I think he probably wanted to dance. That's my guess.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The sticks is very funny to me because it's very like, this is before we had anything, so we just hit some sticks together, you know?
Is it bad that this is kind of my kind of dancing though?
I mean, I think there is something to be said for a dance that you learn like this, because there's no requirement to have rhythm, really, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the thing about this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, well, it would be nice to do a dance where they tell me exactly what to do and we're all doing the same thing at the same time. You know, it's basically, you know, it's the line dancing thing.
Yep, exactly.
I don't want, if I'm going to do dancing, I don't really want to go up there and just freestyle. I'd rather have the sort of, no, we've all got our sticks and we're going to bash the sticks and I want to do a routine, I guess.
Yes.
Is my true thing when it comes to doing a dance.
Yes. The thing about doing the routine is that you end up looking like you're very bored and you are just doing it because you have to.
Yes.
Which is sort of the sense I get from Morris dancers, is like doing it out of a sense of like, well, people have done this here for 400 years, so I guess someone has to do it. I suppose I will.
Might as well be us. Exactly.
Yeah. It's very boring.
Yeah. They're doing the same thing over and over again.
And look, it's a 9-minute video, and they're going to keep going.
They're just going to keep doing it.
It's crazy. I did find some...
One of the guys is just standing in the background just with a little handkerchief, not doing anything.
Yes. I did find this troupe that does, like, modern Morris dancing, which actually is kind of cool as fuck.
This is crazy. This is the goth. Whoa! Look at the camera here as well. This is dynamic.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
This is definitely way better to me. Still a little bit.
They're having fun with it.
They're having fun with it.
Yeah,
they're goths.
Exactly.
I bet the traditional Morris dancers hate them too. Yes, and it's mostly women. It doesn't seem to be rooted in any particular tradition, from what I can tell. I love this woman who's just not in the outfit and she's just joining in anyway. I adore her.
Oh, did she just stick her tongue out at the camera?
She did, yes. She's the best. She's for sure the coolest woman in the village, yeah.
Oh, look at her, like little scream as well.
I know, and look at the little girl who's joining in. That's so nice.
Oh. And I like all of the just regular Morris dancers
Yes.
just standing there like it's a dance competition and they're just waiting for their turn. What the fuck? What the fuck are these goths doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ruining the sanctity
Not
of our
get-
Morris dancing.
Not getting into it at all. Not making sure
No.
not to move their shoulders even a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
As these cool, sexy goths do this.
Yeah, this is good.
This is cool,
good. I like
right?
this.
I was like, all right, fair enough. I did Google them. They appear to be like a thing.
They're a thing.
They're a thing. The last thing I wanted to show you was I found a cool video that was like, okay, it's not Mr. Bean. I really like this video because I feel like this is a really good guide to what a village fete is like.
Mm-hmm.
So
60 seconds of a joyful village fete.
Yes, 42 views. Basically, what a village fete is like. It's kind of like somewhere between like a block party and a festival that happens in a village where it's usually done to raise money for like a local charity. Often it's just like the village fund or whatever. And there are lots of little games that happen, like tombola or like, you know, egg and spoon race, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a cake sale and things like that. But I just really like this footage. The deflated,
yes.
the deflated bouncy castle.
Oh, the deflated bouncy castle, the little dog, the fucking sleet. Wow. We're here to have fun. Bloody raining again.
Bloody raining again.
Run, run, run. No such thing as a rain check in the UK.
Absolutely not, because we'd never do anything.
Exactly. Rain check was a thing I always heard of in movies.
Yeah. I never really... I actually am just now putting together that it's a way of saying, oh, it's raining, let's do this another time. To me, it was just a phrase.
Mm-hmm.
We must protect the cakes.
It's like a baseball thing, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. That's it.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
I did find a really nice village cricket commentary.
Now we can watch part 23 of Northern Lion playing Elden Ring.
It's the one where he's fighting the Crucible Knight and the Misbegotten Warrior for 3 hours. Let's see. This one
It's not a boss pair I did. It's optional, that one.
Yeah, I didn't do it either. And then I think I came back later and like I think you can still fight them later, and I just absolutely fucking destroyed them because I was like level 120 or something. And it took him 3 hours. I really like this compilation. It's just this guy doing like commentary over village cricket. This I feel like village cricket is another classic village thing, you know.
Sunday Village 11 versus Wallingham.
We definitely didn't have any sports in our village. Whoa. The crazy whip pan.
This is the 25th over. We're rattling on at quite a healthy rate, courtesy mainly of a splendid Holfers 50. More of that shortly. A bit late filming, sorry about that. Had to do a spot of ironing and a few domestic chores at home.
I don't care for cricket.
Fortunately enough,
it's very stupid, yeah.
Not only with witnessing tricky get out for, you probably got about, I don't know.
Takes fucking forever, right?
That's the main thing with it. It's like baseball, yeah.
Longcock.
This is Johnny Longcock.
Oh, Longcock there. Well, hits that for 4. This really is some high-class village going on here. Look at that, and it followed up by a bit of
longer than, but yeah, no, it takes like it can take weeks to finish a game, right?
Shot Johnny.
I think that's Quidditch.
There was full weight behind that one.
That's Quidditch.
Just
No,
kidding.
it's
Just kidding.
it's also
Johnny.
cricket, right?
Well,
No,
It's just
chasing a
joking.
wide one there.
It's 5 days max.
it is.
Apparently.
It is completely fucked that it
nice
like the
lead.
game doesn't end until you
Now,
catch the
take
fucking
cricket
little
out of the
thing, though,
equation,
right?
I
That's how
wonder
that.
what
Isn't that how that
the
one
Venn
works?
diagram of
Yes,
subjects that those
apparently
two
she
could be
put that
talking about
in
would consist of.
as like a way
There'd
of
be no
making
overlap
fun
at
of
all.
sports because she thinks that they're silly or something.
My
I don't
word.
know. Whatever.
Ah,
Who cares?
yes. No,
So-
I mean sports is so silly.
Yeah. Say goodbye,
5
dry
seconds
food.
of
Thank you so
filth.
much for
Clever.
the 2 gift subs.
Oh, Matt Harris, that's smoted.
Is it
over
weird
extra
that I
cover
am
for
actually
4.
looking forward to
It's a beautiful
the
shot.
inevitable Harry Potter episode of
Harris,
the
one of
No,
the
podcast?
because you
one
get
of these
to
players who
you get to be
really
as
has
rude as you like. You get to say
benefited
I do. I
from
will
say
get
so
to be
much
like
nice stuff.
proper
When he
fucking
was-
bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
He really
Yeah,
was
yeah.
rubbish,
I
but
want to
now
find
he
the
gives him
bit
a
where
bat in his hand and he's almost a batsman.
there's a really
Well,
good bit where he's watching 2
I say
people.
almost. Biscuit. Easy as you like. Cake, biscuit.
The debate
cake,
continues.
biscuit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here it was.
Oh, nice leave. Now, take cricket out of the equation, and I wonder what the Venn diagram of subjects that those two could be talking about will consist of. Oh, there'd be no overlap at all.
I really like that.
My word.
And then he
was,
interviews them.
Chatham.
Mhm.
Oh, I wish I could find. Oh, this is really bad streaming.
Jaffa cakes. Cake go.
Nice mutual conversation.
Are they a
for us
cake
both.
or are they a
They
biscuit?
were talking about whether Jaffa
excellent
cakes are a
question.
cake or a biscuit,
Excellent
Charlotte.
question.
I mean,
Viewers, your views,
Classic,
please.
classic
Jaffa
way
cakes,
to
cake or
kill some
biscuit?
time when
Yeah.
you need to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Roy.
Anyway, this is. I feel like this scene here, men milling around in their cricket whites, playing bad cricket.
Mm-hmm.
That's quintessential Village to me. No, I haven't been to Aldi. I will
It
be
is
going
Village, yeah.
this weekend. I will go
Giving
to.
Village.
Oh, Cash, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to What's All This then, because we talk about it on this week's episode. Yeah, gotta
We
listen
did.
to
We
it.
did do that. Did do that.
No, don't apologize. You don't have to. You don't have to listen to my podcast. It's fine. Whatever. It's no big deal. I don't
That
even-
is
I don't even
pretty much
care.
exactly what I say to everyone. Like in my real life.
There's
it's
too many
just-
podcasts. There's too many podcasts.
There's so many podcasts, and they're all there for you to enjoy whenever you get to them as well.
That's
you know?
right. That's the good thing about podcasts. They're not
There's
live
no rush.
streams.
Oh, there's no rush.
Don't worry about it. You know what? No worries if not. No worries if not.
You are listening to our podcast right now. That's right. This is live. What's all this then live? That's
What's All
what this
Then
is.
Live. That's it. All right. Well, I don't really have anything else about villages. Do you have anything else about villages?
No, you told me I didn't need to do any research for this, so I didn't.
No, yeah, you shouldn't have. I just, just in case you were like, oh, actually, here's a thought I had about villages. That shit. Duh.
Came from one.
Came from one.
Was little. Was small. A small place to live in.
It's got a couple place names to see us out.
Sure, sounds good.
Pakefield.
Pake.
I'm putting Pakefield in. Pakefield is... Oh, that's a suburb of Lowestoft, not even a village.
Come on, man. It's
Walton.
not even a village.
Boring. Castle Morris. No, yes, that's a small village. And they've
Castle Morris. Okay,
they've got a pub called Gwesty Bach.
that's good.
Is this in fucking Scotland?
I wonder what the
No,
closest
Wales.
castle was to me. I know in my family we won. I want to say my family, but it really was just my mum. We went to a castle near my grandparents' place, and we had to guess the number of rooms in the castle. And if we guessed it, then we got a cake. And there's this video of my mum with this like fucking enormous cake that looks like a castle, and she's like, "Well, I got it right."
That's so
Guess we gotta eat the cake.
nice. I love that. I have a very strong memory associated with Warwick Castle, which is the castle near where I grew up, which I went to a lot as a kid. I went there once I think it was my 7th birthday, and there was a woman there who was like doing some sort of display of the swords, and we were allowed to hold some of the swords, and I held one. And she was this German lady, and she said, well, if you held the sword like this, you would have your hand cut off because you are not holding it right, and your hand would be cut off. And I started crying because I was 7. But then later that day, we had a picnic, and I fed some cake to some ducks, so that was nice.
Oh, well, that's nice. Those ducks are probably dead now. Because you've had them cake. You're not supposed to do that, right?
It was just
Also
a little
time, I
bit.
guess.
It was just a little bit of cake.
It swells up in their tummies and then they explode. Probably happened later that day.
Thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate it. It's a bit of a low effort one today, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you do fucking 90 podcasts in a week, and you don't know what to
Yeah.
you don't know what to say anymore.
Low effort. You guys remember Village or Hamlet? I mean, that was crazy, wasn't it, guys? One of the best games ever on the stream.
You guys remember Village or Hamlet, right?
You guys one's in the chat if you remember Village or Hamlet.
One's in the
chat if you do.
One's in the chat if you're going to be asking all the other streamers to play Village or Hamlet next time. Pop quiz.
Go and say, Ghibli, what is this, Village or Hamlet? If it's not, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Go say that.
That's
and
the
say,
raid
Libby
message.
told you to say that.
That's the raid message. What is this, Village or Hamlet? Thanks everyone.
it.
I'll do my schedule at some point. Hey, go listen to the podcast.
Listen to the podcast.
I didn't even
please.
type this in the fucking chat once. I didn't type ! Podcast in the chat once during the stream. Ridiculous.
Podcast. That's the whole point.
Podcast, Patreon.
And if you watch the VOD, thank you for subscribing to the Patreon.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. Thank you so much. We love you so much. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.